look some of the objects that appear on that recording on that hill that he is recording. Now, check this out. Look at the shadowy part on top of the hill. It's almost like they're masking the real structure of that hill to make it look like it's what we are used to seeing, trees and rocks, and look at that. That's one thing I noticed in this recording. Then you see this deal here, bright stuff. It looked to me like structure, look at that. I mean, there's so many things that flash these kind of things, something that, how can you describe that? Now I know that that wasn't even a craft masked with cloud technology, that's just a structure. The blue part is a structure and that so-called cloud is an entrance. And things were going up and down. And this guy happened to be at the right place at the right time. He recorded for 42 minutes until he ran out of, the video card got full. This is just insane, man. Look at that. The heck is that? Well, that, I counted over 80 of those all over the hill along this recording and on top of the cloud, around the cloud and other smaller cloud, well, they look like clouds. And this deal right here, that's exactly what I find in recording from the Soho Orbital Heliospheric Observatory. This exact same organic looking structures, this. In fact, in the recording inside my house, I see the exact same thing too. It's like we're swimming in that. Check it out. I'm gonna have to go frame by frame to be able to show all these things that look exactly like that. The three of them flashed so fast in less than one frame. And something flew off to the left from right here. It went off. I mean, so fast that it took only frame and a half to go up. See, something already flashed. And I have to brighten up the camera because altering the setting on the screen is not helping. Because something is weird. When he focused the camera on the hill, at a certain point you can see real bright and nice, but all of a sudden it turns dark like that. And then look what's on the cloud. This grayish thing right there. And that fades into the bluish part. And I've seen it, look, on top, right here, on the side, on the top too. But it happened on top of it, not on the bottom, but always on top. Look, right there. You can see the original recording is incredible. Look, check this out. That thing right there. What is that? I don't know. It might be the so-called entities, or I don't know. It's just that. What we think are humanoids, this is not that. This is something else. And it had to do with the entire solar system and this planet or laboratory. As Linda Moulton Howe say, and I believe that because the history on this planet is like there's several civilizations, and we are like the 4th or 5th edition. The first one were giants. Their fossilized body is still around. And then those megalithic structures, that's the only way you can build it if you're a giant. Why you need these gigantic steps that a normal human could never walk up the stairs? No, it had to be somebody super large. Check it out, there is another just showed up on the side of the hill, on the, look, one there. How do you describe this? It's impossible shapes. Look at that. Well, what the heck is that? I mean, how do you describe something like that? There is no words in a dictionary in geometry to describe that. Oh, it's a square, but whatever. It had tubes and what it looked like tubes, vertical lines and things like that. And that, how do you describe that? And look, the shapes on top of the hill, they change, they vary. And they project other ghostly things. From that purple deal, there's other things projected on top of it. Look. Like I say, this looks to me like a holographic projection is overimposed in the environment, and we just don't see exactly what is there. Look, there's another one on top of the hill. Look at that one, big. Exactly like that one. Look. This one right here. Where you go? Right there. Look how big that thing is. Well, I counted over 80. I quit counting after 80 times. It were a lot more. I mean, I estimated there were over 150 of them. But they flash so fast that it's just nearly impossible. And that's not a camera mistake, because everything else looks just normal. Look, another thing just flashed on the top of the hill, but it was so quick, it's just impossible to. Only you have a program that moves the things in real slow motion. It's not possible to see this. I don't have that kind of program. All I'm going is click, 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 click. See, there's something moves so fast. Another one. Like I say, it's nearly impossible to catch all of them. Oh, Oh, look, there's another one on the side of the hill. Right there. This one is elongated. Look at that, and colorful too. Look at that. Look metallic too. Oh, look on top of the hill. Check it out. See, like I say, this hill is just a holographic projection, masking the real thing. Look at that. Check it out right there. And how you describe something like that? Oh my goodness, look at the size of that one right there. Look at that. How did you describe that? Is that an entity? Wow, it's like nothing we know of. The shape of something we just don't have in our inventory. And look, there's two other deals right there. Look at that. I mean, how did you describe something like that? Then you have to start, look at this. What the rock look, what's supposed to be rocks. Look what they look like now. They look like some kind of organic looking thing with totally different shapes from what the rocks look like in the normal setting. This thing only appear when those things are appearing and flashing away. Look at that. It looked like it had a pair of eyes, a gigantic something. I mean, like I said, this is one of the most incredible videos I ever seen. Look at that, tubby, crooked looking deal. But then see the purple deal then becomes not just a ghostly thing, but a real solid structure there. See that? Like I said, we are being mind controlled by something that is super powerful. And they did not like this guy there at that moment recording with that kick-ass camera, because the camera he used was a good camera, very high resolution. Look at that, the purple deal became solid stuff with real with details on it. Look at that. Like I said, this to me look like a gigantic base, and they project what it looked like nature, but it is not. I didn't see one single bird and like I say, the wind that was blowing in this place was so powerful, you can hear in the camera microphone. So how the heck that cloud is sitting there? There's no moving, and then this small cloud was going up and down with that kind of wind. Nah. Look at that.